Storyteller Squad. So, I have some bad news. Basically, what was supposed to be episode 13 of That's So Starbucks got lost. So, the footage, I don't know what happened to it. So, I'm just going to go ahead and briefly tell you all what happened in that episode. So, Oakley and the family had a little reunion and a pool party, and then he got down on one knee and proposed to Brooklyn, and then he after that admitted to Brooklyn that he cheated on her with Gemma and had children with her. So, yeah, that was a lot of drama. And now we are on the last episode of this generation, and I'm very excited for y'all to see Generation 5 because I've already played some of it and I can't wait for y'all to see it. And so Brooklyn later on decided to just leave him to be single because she couldn't handle being a mom. She just felt like it all was really sudden and quick, their relationship, and also finding out that he cheated. She figured he had cheated on her with one of the band members. So that just really got to her head a lot and made her upset. So they ended up breaking things off. And so now it's years later, probably about 7-8 years later, and Oakley is now an adult, and yeah, he's over here witnessing something that he's not so excited about. If you are excited about this episode, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below your thoughts about this episode, and hype up this video. It does help the channel out. So he is over here witnessing Harley about ready to have her first kiss because Harley and Hawk are now teenagers. So I'd say Harley and Hawk are about 16 years old, and Harley is over here hugging this boy. And I'll tell you a little bit about him here in a second. So this man, this is Ren Norton, and he's a guy that she met at school recently, and they've kind of had a bit of romance going on. They have just been like casually flirting, and it's been nothing really serious yet, but she definitely has feelings for him, and she wants to go to prom with him, and he wants to ask her too. So Ren, his family basically owns a candy shop, one of the more darker candy shops, you might say. It's got a gothic theme to it, so yeah, you can tell by his clothes that he would own a candy shop like that. But Harley is taken by him. Harley really likes him. When they met at school, it was like love at first sight, and now she definitely wants to like be in a relationship with him. So basically, I did do a poll a while back asking you all how to go about Generation 5, because Generation 5 Cotton Candy Frappuccino, you basically have to own a candy store, and I wanted to know if y'all wanted her to go off to college and own a candy store, or her have a partner and them own the candy store together. And there was another option as well, but I can't remember. And so I asked you all for your opinion because I love to ask you all about things with my legacies as much as I can. And so you all said for her to own it with her partner. So basically, Ren is going to want her to help him with this candy store. And yeah, I think that's going to be really fun. And also, we're going to learn a little bit more about Ren as this episode goes on. But he's over here having a really hard time seeing his daughter in love. Like, he understands how it feels to, be young and want to be in a relationship, but he's been hurt so badly and been in so many difficult relationship situations that he just wants to protect his daughter. So this says over here, I'll never from losing confidence. Oakley feels like a failure and isn't sure he will ever overcome it. So Oakley just feels like he failed in his life. He's had this family that he wanted. He wanted to have a big happy family, but he doesn't feel like he has the happy part. He feels like he has the family part for sure and the big part, but he doesn't have the happy part. And that makes him feel really sad. And he also just struggles a lot with low self-esteem. He always has. And I think that's something that, he's never going to be able to overcome, sadly. Especially after what happened with him in Brooklyn. And I will go ahead and show you Brooklyn here in just a second. Brooklyn is down through here somewhere. Let's see. Wow, this family is so huge, honestly. Like, I can't believe it. But here is Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is actually an adult too, and she's got the foodie, proper, maker, jealous, and cheerful traits. So, yeah, she is now a pastor at All Sims Church. So, she basically runs a church that is very understanding of different sexualities and identities and stuff like that. And she really preaches to like be kind to others and stuff like that. So that is what she's about. She goes and does ministries and stuff around different worlds in The Sims. And right here it says it's very awkward. They drive each other crazy, but they also drive each other crazy. Broken engagement. Oakley cheated on Brooklyn. And, you know, Oakley's still deeply in love with her. He can't deny it. He's wanted her since the very beginning. And she is just very spiteful over the phone breakup they had. So basically, Oakley just felt like there was needing to be some closure, and even though he's deeply in love with her, and, you know, she is the mother of a couple of his children, he had to just break it off completely and, like, tell her how he felt about her leaving, like, years ago. Especially leaving him here with these kids. So this says Brooklyn can't look at Oakley the same after he had the audacity to end the relationship over the phone. Who does that? So yeah, and she's also furious over the cheating, so needless to say, they are not on speaking terms, and Oakley has decided, now at the end of his generation, that he wants to be alone, and there for a while, I thought he was going to want to be with just Brooklyn, and there also for a minute, I thought he wanted to be with multiple Sims. So this generation, Generation 4 pumpkin spice latte, I don't think it's frappe, it's latte. Yeah, Generation 4 pumpkin spice latte. Basically, this generation is you just have to be in the education career, be a teacher, and also just like have a farm. And you get to choose if you want to have a big family with like one sim or you want to be with multiple sims. And so I thought he was going to go the multiple sims direction, and then I thought he was going to go with just wanting to be with Brooklyn, but then after everything happened with Brooklyn, like, that was really insane that he wanted to go and end things like that. I'm like, he must not really want to fight for her then if he's going to go and, like, end it on the phone. So, yeah, I thought that they were going to try to work it out, but in the end it just didn't work like that, so it's sad. But here is Amaretta. Amaretta and also Jasper are now children. I did give them a makeover recently. So Jasper is down here eating. Amaretta's coming up here to play dolls. Amaretta's traits are animal enthusiast. She has a normal immune system. She has neutral confidence. And then Jasper down here, he's lactose intolerant and he has neutral confidence. So this is what he looks like. He honestly looks a lot like his dad. And I feel like Amaretta looks a lot like Brooklyn. So, but a good mix though as well, I think. So he is over here. Oakley's just having a really rough time, you know. He's single. He really doesn't want to woohoo with anybody anymore, that type of thing. He's having a midlife crisis as well. And I mean, that makes sense a lot for, you know, everything that he's been through lately. He's like, Harley, what are you doing? And she's like, hi, Dad. He's like, Dad, this is my friend. And he's like, your friend? Oh my gosh, he's literally gonna go shout forbidden words at her. So he's like, Harley, you can't just invite some random guy over. And she's like, Dad, he's just like a really nice guy that I met at school. Like, why is it such a big deal? And he's like, Harley, we don't know this guy. Like, he could be a murderer for all we know. Like, you don't know him. And he's just over here trying to, like, act cool. Like, he's not even, like, listening to what he's saying. So she's like, Dad, stop overreacting, okay? Like, we were just, like, talking, okay? And he's like, Harley, we'll talk about this later, okay? And he's like, so, what's the deal? What do you want with my daughter? And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, I know boys. I know how boys are. So, just admit it. You want to woohoo with my daughter. And he's like, whoa, sir. No, I don't want to do that with your daughter. I just honestly wanted to ask her out on a nice date. He's like, don't even play with me. Don't pretend like you don't want more than that. I know you do, so just admit it. Just admit that you want so much more with my daughter than you're admitting. And he's like, wait. He's like, sir, I don't mean your daughter any harm, okay? I was actually going to invite her to stay with me and run the candy shop with me. She's talked about how she has an interest in candy making, and I wanted to help her with that. And he's like, what? Really? And he's like, yeah, I wanted to teach her about making cotton candy and different types of candy. And he's like, well, I mean, that's okay, but she is not staying with you, okay? She's got to stay here with me and help with her siblings. And he's like, well, do you think she's really happy about doing that? She talks about how she wants to be a professional ballerina, how she wants to make candy, and she has all these dreams, but you're just keeping her sheltered. And he's like, I'm keeping her sheltered. I'm trying to protect her because you know what? People are mean, okay? Like, my ex-wife, well, was gonna be wife, she left me with the kids, and I am just here all alone trying to do my best. So did you ever think about that? Huh? Did you ever think that I'm just over here trying to help my daughter not get her heart broken like I did? He's like, well, sir, I'm not gonna break your daughter's heart, and seems like you have some issues you need to work out. And he's like, issues? Issues? You have issues. You over there with your tattoos at like what age? What is your age even? My daughter's 16. And he's like, well, sir, I'm 18. I'm a junior in high school. And he's like, well, you are a little too old for her. She should be dating somebody like 15 or 16, not 18. That's like way too mature. And he's like, listen, sir, I have good intentions with your daughter. I don't mean her any kind of harm, so I wish you would just like relax. And he's like, I can't relax when she's my daughter and I love her and I don't want her heart broken. You hear me? You better not break my daughter's heart or I'll break you. And he's like, whatever. Oh no! Oakley's just trying to make sure that his daughter doesn't get hurt, and I get that. I understand. But at the same time, like, you gotta let her live, okay? What's it say? Pifford pride from drinking. Oakley feels a wave of sadness, vulnerability after being robbed during last night's drunken stupor. Oh yeah, Oakley did actually get really drunk. Yeah, he's been drinking a lot, like very heavily, since he got his heart broken, since he broke up with Brooklyn. He's like, well, sir, to be honest, I can tell you smell like booze. And I just want you to know, I'm not going to drink around your daughter or anything. It's not going to be like that. He's like, it better not. It better not, or you will see my boot. Oh, oh, wow. Okay, well, Oakley said he's going to kick his ass if anything happens. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ren's going to make sure that he treats her really well. So Harley's going downstairs, and I think she's going to want to go talk to her brother. Where is Hawk at? Hawk's out here. I think that Hawk has been drinking. Hawk has actually been drinking some of this alcohol that Oakley has over here. And, you know, Oakley was really out of it earlier, so he was, like, drinking with Hawk. But then he went and got mad at Hawk for drinking, which is really funny. So this says over here that he's embarrassed. He's very embarrassed. Hawk is very embarrassed after being caught by his parents doing drugs. So, yeah, he wasn't, like, doing, like, any kind of, like, weed or anything. He was just drinking. But still, like, he's 16 years old. He shouldn't be doing that. But, like, his dad was like, oh, hey, let's come over here and do a little keg stand. But then after he sobered up, he's like, don't be drinking. You're not allowed to do that in this house. So, like, Oakley, you need to make up your mind, honestly. Like, you can't go and tell the kids not to do these certain things and then you go and drink yourself. Like, that's just, like, very hypocritical. So, but yeah, I think that Harley's gonna come over here and try to talk to her brother. And I think they could really understand each other about what's going on. Let's go over here and maybe hug him. And then we're also gonna, like, have a deep conversation. Let's see. Yeah, let's come over here and have a deep conversation with your brother and just talk about everything that's going on. So, she's like, hey, Hawk. He's like, hey. He's like, what's going on, sis? She's like, oh, I invited Ren over and now Dad's acting all crazy. And he's like, Ren? Who's Ren? She's like, oh, don't you remember the guy that I met at school a few days ago? And we started talking. And he's like, oh, he's like, Ren. He's like, yeah, I know him. He's actually a video game streamer. I do watch him sometimes. And she's like, really? He didn't tell me that. And he's like, yeah, he's a really great gamer. He likes to play Sim Out, and he likes to also play a couple of other different games. And she's like, really? He's like a famous video game streamer. That's cool. He's like, yeah, he also likes to DJ a little bit. He talks about it on his streams sometimes. She's like, wow, there's so many things about him that I haven't even learned yet. He told me that he could teach me about candy making if I come over to his candy store someday. And he's like, oh, well, that'd be great, sis. I know that that's an interest of yours. And she's like, yeah, she's like, I think it'd be fun to do that. It'd be kind of like a backup plan since, you know, being a professional ballerina is really, really hard. You gotta have other things to do as well. He's like, yeah, he's like, sis, I want you to be happy. What's going on with Dad? Is he feeling okay? I know that he got drunk a lot last night. She's like, yeah, Dad's like acting really insane though. Like, he literally interrupted me and Rin upstairs. Like, we were just trying to talk. Like, I wasn't gonna go and woohoo with him or anything. But Dad totally embarrassed me. And he doesn't trust that I can take care of myself. And he's like, hey, sis, come here. It's okay. It's like, I know Dad has a lot of mental issues, but hopefully they'll get better one day. I really do hope so. She's like, yeah, me too. Like, honestly, I see Dad struggling, and it just makes me feel bad that he can't find love again. He's like, yeah, well, maybe that will change. Maybe so. And she's like, yeah, like, I feel like Dad, like, inviting all these random women over who are roommates is just a sign that he needs to get out there again. And he's like, yeah, well, maybe we could talk to him and tell him that we're supportive of him. She's like, yeah, she's like, I mean, Dad just needs to know that I can take care of myself. Like, I was not going to go and have any kind of intimacy with that guy. Like, I just literally wanted to, like, get to know him more and, like, go to prom with him. And him teach me about candy making. And he's like, yeah, he's like, did Dad say anything about your hair being pink? She's like, no, Dad actually hasn't really noticed it. But I just got it from Sim-Mart, and I did it myself. I just thought it would be cute, and I think Rin likes it. Rin's hair is blue, and I love that color as well. I think it just looks so cute on him. He's like, oh, that's cool. She's like, yeah. She's like, well, I just hope that Dad loosens up a little bit, because, like, he seems so tense nowadays. He's like, yeah, I know. So, while they're down there talking, complaining about Oakley, Oakley's over here not giving up on Rin. He's like, you're lucky I have a llama festival to get to soon, or I could be here standing over you all day long. He's like, sir, I just want to, you know, talk to your daughter and us get to know each other and just be, you know, friends for right now. And he's like, oh, sure, friends is all you want, I'm sure. He's like, I think I'm gonna go for now. Me and Harley have some plans today. He's like, well, so do I, so be careful out there. And if you do anything to hurt her, oh, you better know that I'm gonna be on you. And he's like, okay, sir, no problem. All right, well, let's go ahead and leave. Let's go ahead and travel. We're just gonna travel with Ren, and we're gonna go over to his candy store. And then we're going to come back and we're going to go to the llama festival with Oakley. But yeah, we need to get away from this situation right now because this is really tense. Oakley's just being a really overprotective dad. And I kind of thought he was going to be a little bit more of a supportive dad than that. But I think just with everything, with getting his heart ripped out of his chest from Brooklyn and being left alone, I think that's just caused him so much pain. It's just hard for him to be happy for his daughter. Okay, I'm trying to remember where his house is. Oh yeah, here it is. I just built this today, actually, and I really love it. He does actually have a dog. We're gonna go over to his household, and yeah, I'm so excited for her to, like, learn candy making from him and see where the relationship goes. I think it's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna ask you all what you think about Ren as well, because I'm really curious what you all think. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun to just see them two get to know each other better. Oh gosh, it's raining here. Okay, well, let's come inside, and I'm gonna have, I wish I could, like, have Ren do stuff, but I can't control him, sadly. So we're just gonna, like, go upstairs with him. We're gonna go upstairs to his apartment. So this is his apartment. This is his little video gaming setup. He has a nice little streaming deck, and then he has his little DJ table. He also has his bed over here. He has a lot of gaming posters and stuff around. But this is his dog. This is Gareth. And Gareth has been around him for a long time. He recently got this all set up for himself because his family had to go somewhere for a while. So he's in charge of the candy store. And yeah, I'm just like really excited for her to get to come in here and get to be mentored in candy making by this guy she likes. So we're gonna come and craft some candy. We're gonna get them to come in here together, and he's gonna show her the ropes. And I mean, we didn't want to get wet outside anyway, so we just came on inside. Okay, so he's like, the first step to candy making is you just gotta, like, be confident. You gotta be confident that you can make it. And so you just get the sugar together, and you get the other little ingredients that are needed. Usually just sugar is needed, but sometimes you also need, like, different kinds of fruits, like elderberry, you need raspberry, stuff like that. So that's kind of how you do it, Harley. And she's like, okay. She's like, can I make some cotton candy? He's like, yeah. He's like, make me some too. She's like, okay. She's like, coming over here, and she's starting to make it. He's like, I'll just watch you and see how you do it. And she's like, okay. She's like, well, I hope I do it right. He's like, don't worry. He's like, we got plenty of machines in case you break one of them. And she's like, thanks for the confidence boost. He's like, well, he's like, I'm just messing with you. She's like, I know. She's like, I'm just, like, really frustrated after that talk with my dad. I just feel embarrassed. He's like, it's okay. It's fine. I know your dad cares about you. She's like, ooh. She's like, this tastes really, really good. She's like, this is really tasty. And he's like, well, that's good. He's like, you're doing great. Keep going. She's like, okay, just mix in the sugar you said. He's like, yeah, just make sure you don't cut yourself on that little thing. She's like, I'm not. Okay, girl. Well, what's this say? Am I smelly from insult? Sniff, sniff, check. Do I really stink? Oh, gosh. Well, who said you stink, girl? Was it your dad? Well, that's kind of mean. I mean, Oakley's outside all the time with the farm animals. He shouldn't say that. But look, we made some cotton candy. Oh, and Ren was nice enough to, like, kind of teach you how. That's so sweet. Okay, well, let's go grab a serving of this cotton candy. And next generation is cotton candy frappe. So I think that's really, really cute that she made some cotton candy for herself. Look at her. Look at her eating the cotton candy. Oh, I love this. She's like, this is a nice candy store you have here. Candy store and bar, right? It's like, yeah, this is my family's. We've owned it for a lot of years, and I'm in charge of it. And, you know, I have a good time, you know, meeting people here, but at the same time, it's kind of a struggle because I'm much more happy on my computer than around a lot of people. She's like, I get that. She's like, sometimes I feel a little reserved too. Sometimes I like to just curl up with a nice book or be in my room working on my ballet routine. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I feel like we understand each other in that way. And she's like, yeah. She's like, can I use your bathroom? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. Okay, where is he at? Oh, he's like over here on the computer. Oh, he's like, I gotta go and do a couple of editing for some of my videos for SimTube. So go ahead and make yourself at home. She said, okay, thank you. Okay, let's come over here and go use the bathroom. And, oh, I think she's gonna love his little dog. This is so, so sweet. Okay, well, we're gonna come and, like, try to introduce ourselves to this dog. Let's do a cautious introduction after you go pee, girl. Okay, she's gonna go over here and use the bathroom quickly, and then we are gonna have to go and get back to Oakley soon because we have a llama festival to get to because it's part of that generation that we have to go to the festivals and win a ribbon. Oh, look, Gareth likes her. That's so adorable. Oh, she's like, it seems like your dog likes me. He's like, yeah, that's good. Gareth has good taste. Oh, he's like, editing this video is rough. It's like, I messed up so much on this one part. She's like, that's okay. She's like, I know sometimes you just gotta edit out certain parts. He's like, yeah, I have to cut it up here and there, but people really like my stream, so I stream a lot. And she's like, well, yeah, my brother told me that you stream. That's really, really cool. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I meant to tell you, I just forgot, it slipped my mind. She's like, that's okay. And he's like, well, you know, if you want to sit on the bed and take a nap or anything, you're welcome. She's like, thanks. She's like, I think I'll chill here a while since my dad is having a bit of a time with his drinking. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? Oh my gosh. I think that Ren just got kind of quick with things, it looks like. It looks like Ren and her were having like a deep conversation and then it just led to woohoo. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Well, Ren, I hope you have some condoms or something. Like, I hope that you all are taking precautions. Okay, good. He used a condom. Great. Well, I'm glad that he is being, you know, careful like that. But, oh my gosh. They are literally over here woohooing. Girl, I thought you said that you didn't want to have woohoo till later on. But it looks like she really fell for him hard. So, she's like, well, you know, that was amazing. He's like, yeah. He's like, how are you feeling after that? Like, I know you said that you were not really into woohoo. You said you were asexual. She's like, well, I don't really know, honestly. I mean, I really enjoyed that, so maybe I'm not. But I am bisexual. He's like, oh, cool. He's like, that's interesting. He's like, well, I'm totally okay with that. I understand. She's like, yeah. She's like, well, I really like what we have, and I'd love to go to prom with you. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I definitely want to go to prom with you. I usually think it's pretty uncool and boring, but with you, it's going to be heckin' awesome. And she's like, yeah, it will be. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to chill here with you a while since my dad's going to be at the llama fair and all that. And he's like, yeah, that sounds fun. It's like, well, I had a great time for what it's worth. And she's like, yeah, me too. She's like, I really like you a lot, and I definitely want to, like, have a relationship with you. Oh, and now they're kissing. Oh my gosh. Imagine if Oakley found out what they were doing here. Oakley would lose his mind. Oakley would be yelling and screaming. Oh my gosh, look at them kissing. Well, girl is falling hard for him. And let me just tell you all. Ren is actually a vampire. So Ren, he may like to, you know, play music and also like stream video games, but underneath all that, he does suck blood. So we're just gonna see where this goes, honestly. But, you know, Ren doesn't really like to suck blood, but he's keeping this a secret from her for right now because he just doesn't know how to talk to her about all that. So it's time for the Finchwick Llama Fair. And so, like I mentioned, part of this generation is you have to win ribbons at each of the fairs. So you have to do 3 at least. So we've done the oversized crop fair, and now we're going to do the llama fair, and then we're going to do the cow fair as well. I'm going to do it off screen. So basically what you do here, you do the llama competition, hoof it over and bring your llama for the llama competition. And then you have a wool competition as well. Bring your best wool to be judged, which we are going to do. So yeah, we are just going to go by ourselves. We are going to go to the llama fair. And I am very excited. I haven't actually done this in a long time. I don't know if I really ever did the llama fair. I know I've done the cow fair and the oversized crop fair so many times, but I don't know if I ever did the llama fair. I might have at the beginning and never get bored, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, I'm just really hyped. And y'all go ahead and leave a like on this video if you're enjoying it so far. There's quite a lot of story here. So yeah, here we are. We are back over here where we had met Brooklyn, which I'm sure is really hard for him. So we are going to go and we are going to enter our wool. We're going to go over here and put it here. And then we're going to go and enter our llama. We're going to go submit entry. So we're just going to go and wait and see if more people come. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and socialize. We're going to hug our llama. We're also going to go and pet Latte. Make sure that she's doing well and everything. Okay, how's everybody feeling about our wool? Oh my gosh, so this is the person that is judging Ruben. Okay, well, it looks like we have a new mayor. Okay, I didn't know we had a new mayor. That's interesting. Alright, well, we're gonna see what the mayor thinks about our llama. Hopefully, the mayor likes Latte. Let's cross our fingers and hope so. Okay, where is he going? He's going to talk to a plant? Okay, sir, well, I mean, you could do other things besides that. This wool looks so soft. I just wanted to cuddle up with it. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm so glad that the judges like the wool. That's wonderful. Okay, come on over here, Oakley. Oakley, come over here. We need you to come and participate. Okay. Oh my gosh! Latte, did you just spit at us? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. Okay, tip? Who are you tipping? Is there like somebody playing music or something? Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna have him come over here and get him something to eat. He is hungry. Let's go get some cottage pie and just let the judges judge, okay? We're not gonna go intervene or anything. Because I think it's better that we just get some food and just chill and not like get involved with that, because honestly, I need him to just like, you know, not be so tense. He's just already dealt with his his daughter's potential boyfriend and everything. He's like, look at me. What have I become? Like, he's like, none of the things that I wanted to do in my life have really happened. He's like, sure, I was a teacher. I taught people music. And sure, you know, I'm doing pretty well with my business, my farm business. And, you know, I have a big family. But do I have a happy one? No. I always wanted a happy family. I always wanted to fall in love. But I never really got to fully keep it. And look at him. He's reflecting on everything in his life. And he's just literally destroying himself in the mirror. That's so sad. This is like a moment whenever in Reunion from Life is Strange, where Max is looking into the mirror and having a really difficult time. This is like that, and I feel so bad for him. Okay, well, what did they say about our llama? This one really grooving llama. Look at it and its bad self. Okay, well, they like our llama. That's great. Okay, hopefully we win. I'm truly hoping so. And it is almost time for prom, sadly. So I think we're going to have to skip prom this time. But, I mean, I feel like Harley and Ren are just, like, learning about Candy. And, you know, she's enjoying doing that with him. So I think they're just going to skip prom. As much as she wanted to go with him, I think that she's just going to be, like, more into just working on the Candy thing with him instead. And then just chilling, watching Netflix or something. I think that's kind of cute, but also we're gonna see what happens with Ren and Harley, because as you all know, he's actually a vampire, so I don't know if he's gonna end up like drinking her blood or what's gonna happen, but I can't wait for y'all to get to know Ren better. I mean, he's more than meets the eye, actually. Oh, R is calling us. Hey Oakley, it's R. Do you want to hang out tonight? I wish we could, but we're busy at this fair, okay? We have to get this done for his generation, so I'm just trying to like hurry it along so we can like figure out if he's gonna win a ribbon or not. I'm really curious if he is, so come on. Oh, but he's really happy. Fluffy llama hugs. Oh, he's glad he got to hug Latte. That's really, really sweet. I love that. Okay. Sim's looking for love. They're in the right place. Tonight's singles night. Really? Okay, well, I mean, Oakley, you're in the right place then, for sure. But I don't think that Oakley's gonna really want to be with anybody, sadly, because he's like celibate now and he doesn't have any interest in romance. But, I mean, we could try. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but I think I just want him to end this generation single and just try to, like, work on himself a little bit, work on his midlife crisis. And maybe winning this fair will help him with that. Maybe that'll make him feel a little more fulfilled. But, like, he should be happy that he had this family that he has. Like, honestly, he should feel a little more excited about that. But I just don't think that he can think about that right now. I think he's just, like, really stuck on the bad parts and it's hard to see the good. But hopefully that'll get better soon. But let's see. Okay, is the fair almost over? Let's see. I'm really, really curious. I'm really curious if we are going to win. Okay, come over here and go and hug Latte again. Alright, come on. Come on over here. Okay, let's go and hug. Oh, look at him. Oh, I need a picture of him with his llama. This is such a way to end this generation, honestly. With Oakley and his llama. Aw. Well, even if he's not, like, you know, being the closest with his kids right now because he's just so caught up on trying to make sure that they don't ruin their lives and get their heart broken. He has really good intentions with his kids. He loves them and just wants to make sure that, you know, they don't get hurt and have a hard time in life. But, you know, that's also got its consequences as well. So, but hopefully this fair is going to end soon because I'm curious if he is going to win or not. So the festival will end in 1 hour, okay. Alright, well, let's just, like, speed through this, because, honestly, I'm getting a little impatient. I want to know, like, honestly. And my man is going to need to, like, get home soon so he can, like, take care of his kids. He's like, when is this fair going to be over? I have responsibilities at home. And he's like, don't worry, sir. It's going to be over here in a little bit, okay? Just wait patient. He's like, okay. He's like, are there any free drinks? Because I don't really have much money. He's like, yeah, you can go get some drinks at the bar. And he's like, okay. He's like, alright, I'll go over here and try and get some. Alright, let's go order our favorite drink. You know, maybe that'll loosen him up a little bit. He's just thinking too much. He's just thinking a lot about his life and stuff, and it's been really difficult. So, yeah, I'm going to get him to get his favorite drink. And I don't even know what his favorite drink is, but we're going to figure it out. Okay, Oakley, what's your favorite drink? So it looks like his favorite drink is root beer. Okay. Well, does that root beer have any real beer in it? Probably not. Oh, new personality trait. Oakley has been feeling really confident and self-assured lately. Is he ready to go out and tackle anything? I feel like now he's kind of changing his mindset a little bit. He's like, sure, me and Brooklyn didn't work out, and sure, you know, things haven't really been that great, but I am happy to see my daughter happy, and I'm happy that my sons are happy and my other daughter, and he just really feels proud of himself for being a single dad and doing his best. So I think, yeah, he's definitely learning to be more confident. So that's all I ever wanted for Oakley, you know. Ever since we started this gen, he's just had a really hard time with his self-esteem, and now he's definitely a lot better, and I'm really happy about that. So, this says over here, Oakley has reached the max number of times he can embrace a self-discovery. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got a animal party treat, participation wool competition ribbon, and we got 3rd place in the llama competition. I mean, that's not horrible, but we could have done better, actually. But you know what? I think this is a good place to end Oakley's generation. He won 3rd place in the llama competition and participated in the wool competition. So yeah, I think this was a really fun generation. You know, it was definitely a interesting one. You know, he had a lot of kids, he had a lot of relationship craziness, but it all in the end turned out better for him just being on his own and loving his family. So thank you all so much for the support on this generation. This is the last episode of this gen, and then we're going to move on to Generation 5, which is really crazy to me that I am literally halfway done with That's So Starbucks Legacy. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. and join the Storyteller Squad and hype up this video if you enjoyed it as well. And thank you all again, and I'll speak to y'all in the next generation of That's So Starbucks Legacy. Bye, Storyteller Squad!